Hey guys, go to hardafseltzer.com. Get some 8% seltzer shipped right to your house. We got the peach, we got the watermelon, we got the pina colada, and the blue raspberry. We are currently live in over 300 stores in Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, and the Outer Banks in North Carolina. And if you're heading out to the Major League ballparks this summer, make sure to check us out in the Miami Marlins Stadium, as well as Tropicana Field, home to the Tampa Bay Rays, as well as the Tampa Bay Rowdies. We are live inside all three stadiums. So if you're down in Florida this year, check us out. Go to hardafseltzer.com today and check your store locator or order them right to your house.
Welcome to Drinking Bros, presented by GhostBed.com.
Yeah, welcome to Drinkin' Bros, kids. Got a lady on the show today.
Yeah, lady.
Look
I like that.
at you.
Yeah.
Look at you, little lady. You're a little tiny lady.
Am I? I'm pretty tall, though.
I don't think so.
I'm a Viking.
Are you?
Yeah, actually a real Viking.
You're tatted up, and like I kind of believe in the shit here.
I'm Swedish Viking.
Are you really Swedish?
Actually a Swedish Viking.
All
yes.
right. I was going to say Mexican, but whatever, dude. You know?
Okay, I'll take it.
Totally kidding.
I worked very hard on my curves, so I'm basically a Latina now.
You sure did.
Did you learn Spanish?
If I speak Spanish?
No, did you learn Spanish?
Yeah, because my ex-husband was from Chile, so I did learn.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, Chile, huh?
Yeah.
Like the restaurant.
Chili's?
Yeah, big
That's what
fan,
it's saying.
dude.
Is that actually? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right.
No, you're
Chile.
probably-
No, you
Chile.
are. He's not, and that
Chile.
will always
No.
be the case. He will never pronounce anything
That's
right.
not true. If you're learning Spanish, you want to learn from the best here, okay? And
Yeah.
that's me. We got Maaxx West in the building here. 2 A's, 2 X's in
Yeah,
Maaxx West.
extra special.
Why is that?
Oh,
Parents
you
have
know
did
what?
your parents have a
This
stutter?
is a funny story, and I've never told it. This is a good intro to this podcast. So I came here from Sweden. There's a fly in my eye. My first name is Malin, and nobody can pronounce it correctly.
Malin?
Now the secret is out. Malin is my name.
Maulin?
Malin. It's a Swedish name.
Like that chick
not bad.
from the fucking movies.
Yeah.
Well,
Malin Ackerman.
She literally just said how to say her fucking name, Bob.
Yeah.
And you ruined it.
You ruined it.
I was close. I was pretty warm.
Bob, you
God
pulled out your
damn it,
penis
dude.
and you peed all over her, all right?
It's okay.
We're not there yet in the conversation.
Are we not?
Not
well,
yet.
wait till
Not-
I'm finished with the name story.
No shit.
Oh, yeah.
Keep
it's pretty
going,
good.
please.
I came here and people ask me wherever I go, I'm going to introduce myself, and I say my name and nobody could say it correct. Nobody. And I started getting annoyed that I had to try to tell people what my name was every single day, because it would be, oh, what's your name? Marlene. Oh, Marlene? No. Or Maylene. Or it would just go on, all sorts of stuff.
Sure.
And one day, I saw, do you remember when it was supposed to be the end of the world?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What,
Like, way
Y2K?
back.
Which one?
I think it was 2012.
Oh, yeah, the Mayan
something-
bullshit.
Yeah. Actually,
yeah.
2012.
They did a movie about it called The End of the World.
like a
Somebody
bunch of
told me
fucking-
about a fetish party, and I had never been to one. So I was like,
Whoa.
I want to try it out.
What type of fetish?
But I had to,
It's all types.
like a sex party.
Yeah.
I still never went, though. So that's besides the story. But you had to make up a name for the page. So I made up Maaxx. But Maaxx was taken with 1 A and 1 X. So I wrote 2 A's and 2 X's. And then one day when I was introducing myself, I was just like, oh, fuck this. My name is Maaxx. And then since that day, it's just been with me.
It reads like a porn star name. And
I guess.
And I love that. Because
But it's not.
Well, because one more X and then you'd be in biz, right?
Yeah,
And you got
no.
2 X's on the end of it. This sex party that you were going to,
I
this
never went.
fetish party.
Yeah, and by
Yeah,
the way,
never
you
went.
didn't bring it up until we mentioned people getting peed on, which is interesting.
Right.
Yeah,
and then
that's
you
why it
immediately
kind of
switched
fit
to
into
that.
the whole
Sure, but and so
vibe here.
that'll lead me to the question of, do you know what fetish it is going into this sex party? Did they say,
No.
hey, we're going to take you to a sex party tonight, but the key fetish, the main fetish is you're going to get
No,
pissed
it was like
on.
an end of the world party. So I figured if the world is going down, I have to at least have gone to one, right? But then the world wasn't going down. And apparently, as a woman, you're not allowed to enter these places without a male company. And I didn't have anybody to bring. So I never went.
Like,
Whoa.
I didn't go.
That seems kind of backwards, doesn't it?
Yeah, usually
No,
it's
it's
too
just
many
safety.
dudes.
It's a safety
Oh,
thing.
fair enough, I guess. But if you throw a sex party, I just expect every random dude in the city to show up.
I don't know if I'm glad or not I went or didn't.
Well, let's ask you about it. Let's dig in here.
Speaking of that, is that what I think it is?
Yeah, it's a
Tyrannosaurus cock.
Cockosaurus Rex.
I have a dick tattooed on my leg.
Do you
by the
really?
way.
Let's see that thing. Pop it up. Pop it
Is
up.
it like dick butt? What is
Pop
it?
up that little stomper.
Wait a second.
Are you wearing sandals there? What do you got?
Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, nice.
Let's see it.
How do I
That's
show
great
it?
artwork.
Pop up that
yeah.
dick on the table.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You got to point to it so
There.
people know.
Oh shit,
Not
that's a
bad.
huge.
There.
It's a big
huge
beefy
dick.
head
That's
too. It's a
big-
nice cock.
Yeah, pop that up one more time. That's a big beefy head on
Fluffy
there.
slippers, yes.
Yeah, those we could lose, but because it's a big foot fetish crowd here, so we got to squeeze that in. Look at
Wait,
that.
do I get
There you
paid
go.
for this now?
You don't, but it'll
But
be
you
on
do.
it'll be on WikiFeets
Okay.
later on down the road. We don't get paid
Cool.
for it either.
No, we give
Delco's
all of
the
our
only one
we give
that's
all of
paid
our
for
foot
it.
money to charity.
We do.
Yeah, and
What
it's
kind
for
of
people
charity,
that
though?
kids that have stepped on
Okay,
landmines
I'm
that
all
don't have
about
feet
it.
anymore.
We have
all
it's
about
kids who have stepped on landmines. Very passionate. It's a near and dear cause to our heart.
No
and,
more feet.
No
Yeah,
more
it's
feet.
called No
I'm
More
all
Feet.
about
Is the
it.
name of it. yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
that's disturbing, but yes, I'm all about it.
So what happens is older men will pay a high dollar to jack off on yours, and then all that money though goes to kids who've stepped
That's
on
fine.
landmines.
That's fine with me.
Yeah,
But
and,
with-
so, they can only use it to buy more landmines. Unfortunately,
That's
But
all they're allowed to do with it. Yeah,
We're still working out the kinks in the.
It's an eye for an eye, Sitch. Code of Hammurabi, so they're going to put those landmines somewhere else. For you, let's say the world was going down. You did go to the sex fetish party. What's the fetish you've never done that you were hoping to do that night?
You know what? That's a good question.
Or are you
I
just
don't
gonna
know.
lurk and watch
I don't-
people?
Anal?
get weird?
Probably.
Yeah.
Is it anal, gerbils, any form of animal?
That thing
Oh.
where a girl
Okay,
pees
no.
on a balloon or whatever.
Scat porn, yeah.
Balloon.
Farts on a birthday
this
cake.
conversation very rapidly went in.
Well, welcome to Drinkin' Bros.
I did say before we started, I was like, I am not shy. I have no secrets. Shoot.
Now you do.
Even though I was the one starting the conversation.
That could have
You
been a
were.
mistake. Yeah.
So what is
Yeah.
it? What are you missing there from your arsenal, sex-wise?
I don't know.
There's got to
know
be
what?
one thing that you haven't done where you're just like, all right, cool, this
I
is
mean,
it.
no, animals, no, they should not participate in this at all.
What about gerbils, though? That most of them live when they are pulled out of a rectum.
Yeah, we don't
Wait,
know
a
about the
who? A
psychological
what?
trauma.
Yeah, we sure don't. We have no idea what the psychology is of
I
gerbil
think that
after going through something
children
like
and
that.
animals should not be a part of this at all.
But they're gerbils. Like, that's a whole different thing, right?
Well, fish don't have a
But,
central
okay,
nervous
I gotta
system.
say, what
don't.
what is that?
A
I don't
gerbil?
even know what that is.
Oh, Bob, can you pull up
I'm
a
not
gerbil?
American. Can you show me?
No, it's fine. We'll be happy
Gerbils
to.
are-
I'm Swedish,
are
so
happy
I'm
to.
just.
Gerbils may only
I
be
learn
in
something
North
every
America.
day.
I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
that might be a North American thing. Pop up a gerbil.
That thing. I don't know what we call
Bob,
it. in
any
Sweden,
one of those
actually.
will do. Pop that up for her in the screen there. Yeah.
Stop trying to find the perfect
God,
picture
why
of
are
a
you trying to
gerbil.
find a beautiful gerbil? Like, that's going to make her
I
say
used to
no.
have one of those.
Oh, did it go in
It's
your butt at
called-
all?
Did you go in your butt?
Dansmus.
What?
It's called like a dancing mouse. That's what we call
It
it.
sure is. Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
gay guys
yeah.
call it. It's a dancing mouse.
Well, no, there's a version.
Yeah, I had one of those.
There's a little mini
Or-
antelope that looks like a mouse. I can't remember what it's called.
Really?
Yeah. Find it, Bob. It's weird as shit.
Mouselope?
Like when you fucking zoom in on it, instead of the little rat hands or whatever, it has hooves. I'm not even kidding. It's the coolest looking shit of all time.
Damn.
It looks like you're on drugs.
Okay.
I didn't think it was real the first time I saw it.
Interesting.
Can you fit that
Is it
into a
small?
rectum?
Small
yeah.
like
How
a
small
mouse?
is it?
Well, there it is. What's it called?
It's called a mouse deer.
Mouse deer.
Oh,
yeah,
mouse
that's it,
deer.
yeah.
So it's
All right.
more like a deer.
That's the size of a mouse.
With
Look at his little
mouse-like
hooves.
claws.
Oh my god!
look
I've
at
How
never
fucking
seen
cool is that?
Is
That's a
that
real thing. So if you put one of those in your butt instead of so the gerbil tries to claw its
It
way
looks
out.
like
Well.
some disturbing human being made an experiment.
That's what I
with
thought.
a mouse
Yeah. That's
and
what I
like
thought.
a
Yeah.
horse.
And they
or
probably did.
It's
Yeah.
possible, yeah. Like that dude from Family
How long
Guy.
have these
that's
been
always-
around?
Centuries. They
Yeah?
date back to the Roman Empire, I think.
I don't think that's accurate. They've probably been around for a couple of 100 million
They
years.
did crazy things
No
back
idea.
then.
No idea. Just made that up.
At any rate, yeah. So this
Yeah.
one, instead of you put the gerbil in your butt and it tries to claw its way out,
Uh-huh.
and that's supposed to give you some sort of thrill. I don't know. You'll have to tell me later.
It gives you pleasure.
Yeah, but This one is just going to be kicking like a horse, you would think, right?
Yeah.
He's just bucking and kicking and shit to try to get out of your butt.
I don't know if I could get off. I don't know if I could maintain an erection still as that's being pulled out of my asshole. Because it's in a balloon.
Bob, can
You're
you
not
find
just
out?
putting this in raw.
Can you find out if people put these in their butts?
I don't think any animals should be a part of this anyway.
But if they live through it and they had a fun time.
But think about the poor little guy. He needs a lot of therapy after this.
Maybe.
So-
That's what we were saying. Yeah. So I'm going to start a foundation
Or
for
girl, for that
gerbils
matter.
with post-traumatic stress disorder.
PTSD for gerbils.
Right.
Yep.
A mouse deer is about 29 inches long.
Oh, shit.
it's
It's
bigger
way
than
bigger
I
than I
thought.
thought.
That's not going
No,
up
that's
your
not.
asshole then.
That's 2.5
That is
feet
not-
long. That's,
not gonna
that's,
work.
I mean, it
Not
may,
gonna work, no.
look,
Shit.
it might go
No,
up, but,
there's dildos bigger than this. It only weighs 3.6 pounds.
Okay.
oh, wow. So is it hollow like a bird? Like its bones
Yeah,
are
that's
hollow?
really long and hollow.
Wait, how many pounds? 3.5 pounds?
Yeah.
This thing is
Shit.
very
That can't be
interesting,
right.
though.
That's can't be right. It can't be this fucking long and 3.5 pounds.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look at this.
That doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense at all.
Well, that's 3D printed right there.
It
And
sure
you may
is.
wanna, you may also want to wash your
That's why
hands.
Bill Gates did that.
You have
This-
a 3D printer in here?
Yeah.
No,
Uh,
no. I
Bob,
wish.
show that dildo to her
Yeah,
real
this
quick.
dildo is called the Tremendous Trevor. It's
Yep.
14 inches, so not as long as the not as long as the deer, but it is 4 pounds.
4 pounds.
Wow.
There's no
Okay.
way that deer only weighs 3.5 pounds.
So
if
that's-
it's 29 inches long,
This
there's
is
no
what
fucking way.
This is how far it'll go inside.
this-
you.
By
Yeah,
the way, that's
so-
going to be tipped.
It's still
That's going to be
kinda big.
nose to tail.
Now
probably.
that you can put on screen, Bob. Go ahead and pop that up
Oh
real
my
quick
God,
for the
no, that's
audience because
disturbing.
that's what
I
it's
used to
like
have a
inside
dog
of
that
you
was
if you sat
2.5
on it.
pounds.
So your
What
heart,
happened?
You see where that is? That's
got killed, actually.
That's oh shit.
It's someone's asshole.
No, it's a very disturbing
Terrorism.
story. It was a person that killed him.
Oh, that's
Fentanyl?
I had
fucked
two
up,
dogs.
Fentanyl.
No, rat poisoning.
Oh, well,
They
close.
just
One of your
yeah.
neighbors or some shit.
Close.
Actually, the management for the building I lived in.
I understand.
I would
Yeah.
burn that fucking building to the ground.
Do you know what I said back? This is like 8 years ago, and I said one day I'm gonna be on TV and tell this story
Yeah.
because it was fucked up.
John
Now you're
Wick.
here.
John Wick.
Yeah.
That whole fucking place.
Yeah.
That's the whole origin
Oh,
story.
I've never hated something or someone so much in my life.
If somebody killed one of my dogs, I would raise the ground they grew up on. I would kill
Yeah.
them and their entire family.
Yeah.
Right. I would kill their
Yep.
family while they watched first. Right?
Yeah.
Nobody's innocent if one of my animals gets killed.
That's
No.
the difference.
Yeah.
That's
It
the
was
difference
crazy.
for you, you know?
That's-
Over in
everybody's got
Gaza,
their
they're raising
Because
that up, dude.
I never get mad. Like it takes a lot to make me mad.
You never
But
taken
that-
it like an anger shit on their porch? You ever done that?
If I have taken an anger shit,
Yeah, just where
no.
you're just so
I don't
angry.
I don't
you
believe
don't know
in
what to
like
do and you ball up both your fists and you're just
Like a toddler.
A
You know how their
toddler
I
is
don't
shit
believe
right
in like
there on somebody's
revenge
porch.
stuff. No.
Revenge poop though.
Do you
is
want to
pretty
try to
funny.
make me mad? You can
good.
try.
Yeah.
I'm
What makes
the
you mad?
happiest person.
You got another dog I
There's
can-
really only one thing that can, not make me mad, but make me annoyed. So when I compete, if you fuck with my food
Oh,
on
yeah.
my prep,
Hangry girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's not even hangry.
It's a different
just
level of
that-
hangry.
Because here's the thing, I'm an ectomorph, so it's very hard for me to gain weight. So I never go very low in calories. I
What the
don't.
fuck's an ectomorph?
It's very difficult for me to gain weight. Yeah.
Oh, is that what that means?
So there are different.
What's the scientific thing for that?
There's a new word for it now. The endomorph, ectomorph, mesomorph thing is kind of
Yeah.
back in the day, but there's no.
Yeah.
It's a longer, it's a paragraph explanation now instead of just a single word. Okay. So
Yeah.
the old science isn't great, but it just
I
means
can
she has a
say
really high metabolism.
If you take like an extremely fat person and they really struggle to lose weight, like that's my struggle, but the reverse. Like putting on muscle is difficult and putting on fat is difficult. So I eat a lot. I don't do cardio.
What if we sew your asshole shut and just keep feeding you and feeding you? What do you think?
or
would happen then?
or sew you to somebody else, right?
Yeah.
Go full on fucking human centipede.
You ever thought about that? So then you're constantly
No, I have
eating.
not
All right.
actually.
All right. Look, we've got a fucking fridge over there full
Hey,
of
I've-
Del Monte frozen burritos, and I'm very.
I don't eat that kind of
I'm
stuff.
very handy with a needle. I'm a haberdasher in my.
Well, I eat very, very
spare
clean.
time.
First of all, I've had all. I told
it's
him
gonna be
before,
clean.
I've had all the gut problems in the planet. I eat majority one ingredient food,
Meat.
meaning like rice,
Meat.
steak. I cook
Okay.
everything myself. Yeah, I don't. Not a burrito. That has a lot of shit in it.
No, but I'm saying I can make you gain that weight pretty quickly. With my needle work, I could sew up
But
that
how am I
asshole.
supposed to work out if I can't? If I'm like constipated, you know?
We'll use.
That's not gonna work.
We'll just.
I don't want to gain just fat. I want to gain muscle.
Yeah, we'll electrocute the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I do. I do
Shock therapy.
electropad training.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
when
love that
train.
shit, by the way. Is that what you do?
Yeah, I'll show you a video later.
Well, so
When
on,
I'm,
on
like,
the internet,
screaming. Yeah.
everybody says female-wise, you've got the best abs in the world. Have you heard that?
Yes.
Okay. Can you show us? Are you allowed to show the audience right now? Can you stand up and
my Instagram?
Your abs right now. I just want to.
No,
can we see
I'm
right now?
not shredded now.
Why now?
Because I'm trying to build. I'm trying to grow more size now.
What does that mean exactly?
It means bulk
you
and
can't
cut,
be
man.
shredded and cut. I'm a natural athlete. I can't gain weight and I gain muscle and be shredded at the same time, especially not as an ectomorph.
So in these pictures
It's
on
not
Instagram,
like I don't
pull up her Instagram, Bob.
Well, I
we'll show
have
these
a little bit, but I
pictures.
don't look like that.
Okay, so is this for specifically competition? Because we're going to get into
Yeah, so
your
as
tiara and everything. Your
as
crown.
an ectomorph, as that it's difficult for me to gain muscle if I eat lower carbs. So the lowest I go, I start from like 3,500 calories a day, and I go down to 2,000. So that's the lowest I go. 2,000 is a normal person daily food intake.
Gotcha.
That's the lowest I would go.
All right, Bob, play this video on screen here. This is your Instagram.
So in a video like this, I'm
Jesus
eating about
Christ.
2,000 calories, which is not enough for my body. Because if I keep doing that for a long period of time, I'm going to start losing my muscle.
I've never seen abs on a woman like that before.
So-
That's a full fucking 8-pack, right?
Well, people also think my boobs, because I don't have breast implants, so it looks like my boobs are 2 abs too.
You ever thought about it?
Breast implants?
Yeah.
Nope, never.
No?
Nope. And I'm
Throwing a fake rig on there?
37 years old, and I still never thought of it.
No shit. Well, you look great for 37.
Thank you.
You
I'm
know?
trying.
Yeah, absolutely. But these videos are hard to believe. I know you have a huge Instagram following and all that shit. But the
that's
abs,
solid.
The abs were on full display, and you won. Tell everybody what you won. You got the sash here. You got the crown.
Yes.
Can you put the
So-
crown
That's,
on?
it feels.
I can't.
It looks heavy.
Is it heavy?
Yeah.
How's the head? Is that heavy as well?
No. It's
that's what
big,
they say.
but
Heavy-
I learned-
heavy is
honestly,
the head
it's
that
really
wears
good
the
walking
crown.
with these because you get really good posture.
Look at that.
It's like having a book on your head.
It's crooked.
Are those real diamonds?
God, can you get your shit together?
Yeah,
don't
those
think so.
CZs or
I'm
those
sorry.
real diamonds?
That's not real diamonds.
Yeah, I won I
Beautiful.
compete in something called WBFF, World Beauty Fitness Fashion. And this year, about 2 months ago, I won the world title.
Let's see your sash. Look at that. Look at that.
What's the
sash.
difference between this and like IBFF or whatever the fuck that one
IFBB
is?
is traditional bodybuilding. On traditional bodybuilding, they mainly critique you on your physique. And they have very specific poses that all of them do the same thing. So we're more like a pageant. It's like a fitness pageant. We don't have poses we have to do. It's more like a performance. You go up there and you do something freaking great that makes you look badass and just shine.
What
on
is
that
yours?
stage.
Yeah, were you like ripping
Well, I
phone books
change
in
it
half
every
or
show I
something?
do. I don't have something. I just.
What'd you do for the championship?
So there's like a talent contest
do you
or some
sing?
shit? Like a traditional, what do you
no, I
mean?
mean-
Do you dance?
I'm still waiting for my stage video, but when I get it, I can send it to you guys.
Okay, what would you do in the last competition? Did you sing? Did you sing a little? Did you sing any Creed?
Here's the thing. Some people no.
Wait, Swedish
it's
death
still-
metal.
Yeah, Higher by Creed. I mean, it's a big
Wait, isn't
crowd
Soilwork
pleaser.
Swedish? They're pretty good.
Yeah, Soilwork,
Fucking
In
love
Flames,
Soilwork.
Meshuggah, all the good shit.
Kraftwerk.
all the
I
good
didn't
stuff.
know Meshuggah was Swedish. I thought they
Kraftwerk,
were
I don't know.
Norwegian.
Yeah, no, we're from the same city.
Are you really?
Fucking
Yeah,
dope. It's one
I'm
of my
from
favorite
Gothenburg,
bands.
and then I lived in Stockholm.
Okay. Do you ever have the syndrome to go back?
Stockholm syndrome.
I'm just asking. I don't know if you ever want to go back and you're like, oh man, I've got the Stockholm
no.
syndrome. I want to keep
No.
going back. Okay.
I don't. I like.
You haven't met
heat.
the right guy then.
It's not contagious.
No, I have met the right guy, but here.
Okay, yeah.
I met my person. I've been manifesting it. I manifested the crown. I
Oh,
got
did you
it.
make a
I
vision board?
manifested. Yeah.
Sweet.
Did you
dude.
really? Where does the vision board
Was it
go?
just pictures of him? the
Well,
whole
right
time?
now it's on my computer. Actually, last year I didn't make a vision board. I had it in my head. So I manifested the crown every fucking single day before I fell asleep. And then I manifested a brand deal that I signed a little while ago. And then I manifested my person that I met.
What's his
And
name?
Yeah, what's this lucky fellow's name?
I haven't told anybody.
Oh, good for him then. I
Make it
guess.
up. What do you call him?
Stevie.
I can say
Little
what it's-
Stevie.
Little Stevie?
It's little.
Lil.
Little
L-I-L,
Stevie.
apostrophe
I mean,
Stevie.
here's
Stevie.
it. I'm not trying to hide anything, but I'm also I don't think anyone on fucking Instagram has anything to do with my personal life.
That's true.
A little bit. No, a little bit.
But I bet you
share
they
a
ask
lot,
you-
but
I
not
bet
that.
you they ask you for
we
much
run
shit.
and we have a lot of the same friends, so I thought maybe it was one of my friends that I needed to congratulate. It might
Here's the
be.
thing. You guys might know who the person is. I don't know.
It's Scottie Pippen.
No, it's Hunter
Yeah.
Biden.
Is it Hunter Biden?
Is it Hunter Biden?
Oh, yeah.
Sweet. Give me some crack, bro.
Definitely.
Yeah, we need some crack cocaine.
I can't find crack anywhere. They won't sell it to me because I
Well,
look like
no.
a cop.
So the person is actually sober. We can start there. So it would be the opposite of this.
Oh.
And I'm not sober, but I'm not about it. And I actually told somebody when I was 15, I had a boyfriend that was taking all the drugs on the planet. And thanks to him, I never did anything.
Really?
I just drank alcohol.
Well, if you want some cocaine, we've got plenty.
Yeah, there's
I think
a ton.
I'm good. I'm high on life.
But I'll
People
tell you
always
this.
ask me, are you sure you don't take anything? Because
Sure,
I
yeah.
am fucking like this all the time.
Well, you're burning energy at a very high rate.
You sure are. And
Hyperactive, ADHD,
And you burn
ADD, all the things.
what they don't tell you is, when you got a lot of muscle like that, you're also burning cortisol at a very high rate as well, which means you're not suffering from prolonged stress that much.
yeah, you
know
don't
what I
seem
mean?
very stressed out.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not stressed.
I'm stressed the fuck
Yeah.
out, dude. I've
I'm
got
just
a
hyper, but I'm not
cortisol
stressed.
problem. You're not though, and everything's
No,
fine.
I'm fanatic about health. My mom has been sick for like 20 years, so thanks to her, I am fanatic.
Well, we'll pray for her.
Yeah.
If you need any help, just let me know.
No, we've got this thing called the Hallow app here in America, and that seems to be doing like a really good job for everybody. Not a sponsor, wish they were, but
Hallow app?
yeah, Hallow app. It just helps you stay prayed up on a daily basis. It also gives you tips and tricks.
I
for,
do
for
all
some hymns
holistic,
and
like
things like
old
that.
school stuff.
Really?
That's
Like
all.
what?
What do you do?
Muscle testing, allergy resets.
What do you mean muscle testing?
Is that kind of like the Dan
Old
Brown
school.
book where they're whipping,
know what that
whipping
means.
people in the legs?
Technically, just an example. Let's say that you hold your coffee in your
Let's say
hand.
I'm holding- how about
and
this?
I can test it on you and
Hard
see
AF
if you're
seltzer.
sensitive to it or not.
What about
And
this?
you can do it for everything.
Hard AF seltzer, boom. I'm holding it in my hands.
Like, I don't personally do muscle testing. I know kind of how it works, but I don't. I mean, I probably. Let's see.
Is this like
Yeah.
Reiki or some bullshit?
Go ahead, dude.
Okay.
Or however you say that?
Put my arm up. Put my left arm out.
So I'm gonna press on it, and you're just gonna try to keep it where it is.
Okay.
That's okay. I don't know if I'm.
I'm very. Here's the thing. I'm unusually strong, and nobody knows how strong I am.
But you're not supposed to force it. Say this out loud.
Say this out loud.
This is beneficial for me.
This Hard AF seltzer is beneficial for me.
You see how you got weaker?
Oh, because I was talking. Yeah. No, well, it's that too. So I can't. So that's a weakness I have. I'm not allowed to talk and then do other movements, and that's been since I was a child. It was. So
We can do a better.
I grew up in
variation.
Georgia, and so the whole variation, the whole thing there was a hand goes up, mouth goes shut, and so like I'm not usually used to doing that when somebody says
also,
it.
I think we might need to do this like properly when we're not sitting here.
Totally.
And again, like I'm not an expert at doing it. I have somebody do it on me.
Yeah, and I'm not an expert at anything, so
Are you sure?
that means a lot.
I'm sure you are.
You think I am?
Tell me something you're good at.
Me personally?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Should I ask somebody else? What is he good
If
at?
my wife was here, she would tell you in the bedroom, obviously.
that's
good.
good.
He's very good at murdering.
Yeah?
Yeah. So it's a onesie twosie here, murder,
You know,
sex.
you got a good collection of skills here.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
That's what I
I'm
think.
also good at certain things. I think we would make a good team.
What are you best
You
at?
want to start a superhero group?
Yeah.
I got capes. A bunch.
He's got a ton.
I've been
I'm going to
collecting
say
them.
that what I'm the best at is creating content that people, like that's work-wise.
Okay.
Creating content and make people laugh.
And making people laugh?
Yes.
Tell me a joke. That's the worst
it's
thing to
not
ask.
like that. I'm not,
That's
I'm not like a
comedian, by the
stand-up
way.
comedian
I
type
know.
of
Yeah, but
person.
that's like kind
I
of
just fuck around. and
asking
just do
a stand-up
stupidity.
comedian to tell you a joke is kind of
It's the
like
worst.
He's hard though. I don't think you laugh a lot.
Him? He laughs all goddamn day long.
Does he?
He smiles a
Because
lot.
I do photo shoots.
He gives
and
out hugs too to strangers all
Really?
the time, over and over and over again. Yeah,
No,
he loves
I
it.
don't like
Can I
being
have a hug?
touched. I don't really care to be touched that much.
He
but
doesn't like to be touched.
We'll figure it out. We'll do a one-for-one swap with the feet
Yeah,
pics.
it's like a bedroom thing. Like yes, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously at home he does.
But I'll get the feet
Yeah.
pics. We can put them into our charity thing.
Yep.
Do you
right,
want
and
to
get
touch my
those-
feet?
We'll upload those. What do you think your boyfriend would say about that though? Is he cool with it?
It's for
He
charity,
would not
asshole.
give a fuck.
Oh,
It's for
for
charity.
Probably
It's for
just laugh.
charity. You don't.
Yeah.
You think she's the kind of woman
He
that would be with a guy that
he's
doesn't
a
care about kids'
production
feet?
manager. He produces things.
He's a what?
He produces
He
porn.
produces things.
He produces porn.
Not anymore.
That's dope. So
Not
do you guys
anymore.
do you
Not
guys
anymore.
film each other? Have you ever done that?
Narrowing down the list
no.
now.
Why
Okay,
not?
first of all, I just met this guy. No, he doesn't do that. He doesn't do that.
But you manifested it. I thought you guys had a long relationship. So this is a brief thing.
Yeah, we've
No,
known
she's been
each other in previous
Manifest means stalk. She's been stalking this guy for like 3 fucking
lives. I
years.
didn't
Like
fucking
that.
know who he was.
Oh my
I did
God.
not.
Sounds like you did.
She's been like in the
I
bushes
had no
outside of
clue
his
Who
house.
this person was?
I don't believe
before
you.
the
When
day.
did he stop producing porn?
We're gonna have to ask him that. I
Okay.
don't know.
Okay, gotcha.
A long time ago.
But
maybe.
you knew about it and you were into it where you were like, oh, hey, I'll come and watch some of your old work with you.
I believe it's like this. No, it has nothing to do with age, but you have to be completely honest with people. I I'm always straight up honest with everything and everyone.
We're about to find that. We're about to find out here in a second. How many people have you been with? Because this has been a big topic on the internet right now.
Wait,
how many guys have you slept with? Yes.
Who cares?
So the thing that's going around right now is 100 is way too much, and people are freaking the fuck out about it online.
Did you watch what's her name?
Yes.
Shit, we watched it.
Yes.
Me and Tommy and my friend.
That's
we
what I'm
watched
saying.
The Semen Demon.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Semen. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah.
The Semen Demon.
Semen
it's
Demon,
a thing.
dude.
It's
What
so
does that mean?
sad. No, it's a girl that calls herself that. It's very sad. She's like 20. She's like 20 years old, and I'm like, oh my God, like she could be my daughter.
So pop it up on screen. There we go. There's the Semen Demon.
And I saw a picture of what she used to look
you
like.
can't
No,
put
that's
that
not
one up
her.
there.
She
That's
has tattoos in her face.
Yeah, Bob.
It's that girl with
that
the blue
her?
hair there.
Demon.
No, that's not her.
She's super famous,
She's
Bob.
covered with tattoos in her face, and I saw an old picture of her, and she was super pretty, and now she walks around bragging about being the Semen Demon, and then I'm just thinking she's like 20. Imagine how she's gonna feel a little later in life when that's not so fucking cool anymore.
It depends, though. If that's her passion and her hobby.
Yeah, when you're 20.
I guess, but there are a lot of former porn people getting.
I come from Sweden. We have a whole different mentality about how things work over there. But I don't think I am not ashamed. I've done a lot of things and I've lived through a lot of things. And thanks to that, I am the way I am today. And I'm fucking ready. I only need to be with one person now. But if I hadn't done all the things I've done in my life, maybe I wouldn't feel that way.
But what's your number then?
I don't know.
Yeah,
So you never count
do you? I have
Nope.
no idea.
Would you think it's over 100 though?
Probably.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. So yeah, it's probably over 100. But here's the thing: if you're dating somebody who is in porn, then they're fine with it. They're not gonna give a shit, right?
It has
I don't
nothing
know.
to do with that.
Yeah, I don't know
it's
why
just the
anybody
fact
would
that we
care.
come from the same part of the world and we have a different mentality about
Well,
this
and that's what I'm saying. So that's the argument
And
going on
also,
online right now of whether or not that's too many, where you're from.
What does
all
it
that
mean?
other
But
shit.
What does that mean?
here's
Too
the
many.
thing.
What does that mean?
What does the matter?
So right now,
Like, what's the difference between banging 100 people once and one person 100 times? Like physiologically, there's no difference.
I think that
Sure.
all that matters in life is who you are right now. I don't give a fuck what you did last year. Because
Batman.
it doesn't matter. Whoever you are right now, and if you are a good person right now, and if you, like, I don't give a fuck. I don't judge people. I don't care what you've done in your past.
I'm Batman.
right, and Dan is Batman, and that's
say-
what he believes in his heart.
I say that every time federal agents raid my house.
I'm Batman.
I'm rich, bitch. Get out of
No,
here.
and I think too, like, you have to go through some shit and live some crazy fucking life to become a great person and be. I don't know.
No, I agree.
I could never be with a person who's been like married to one person for like 15 years and never done any crazy shit. That would never work with me because they haven't experienced it. It doesn't mean that they ever gonna want to, but I know a lot of people where things split up that way because they haven't fucking lived.
different,
You know what I mean?
different life experience is going to
Yeah.
produce different.
And I said
outcomes,
everything
yeah.
you go through in life shapes you into who you are. That's why I'm thankful for every single injury I have because it's made me a better person.
So how do you know that that's not the same for that gerbil you were worried about earlier?
Exactly.
Maybe that gerbil goes on to become the
But you don't
leader of the
know
gerbil
because
community.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't know, but nobody
Did he
knew.
enter on his own free will though?
He didn't try to stop me.
Sure didn't. Sure didn't. No complaints.
Wait, is this like an actual thing that actually happened?
I don't believe people.
Or are we
actually
just
do
like
that.
Everybody
making
does it.
stories?
Everybody puts a
It's-
gerbil in a balloon,
No.
puts it in the freezer
I
for,
really-
for a minute and 15 seconds.
freezer?
Well, it's got to die for a little bit and then come back to life
No.
inside
Not
your
die.
asshole.
It just goes into
heart
stasis.
freezes.
It's in
Correct.
stasis, right? But I don't think. Yeah, it's. I don't think it's real. There was a rumor. You know, Richard Gere is the actor.
It's real.
Yeah.
So there was a
Little
rumor
videos.
back in the 80s that Richard Gere was putting gerbils up his ass. And that's where the whole myth, I don't think anybody's ever, sorry, let me rephrase that. People have definitely tried to do it. I don't think it's ever worked.
Oh no, I know there was when I lived in Sweden and I wasn't very old. I remember this. There was a whole thing in the news or something. There was somebody that had a hamster in their butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
and
I
then
don't-
they're trying to make this whole thing up that it accidentally went in there.
well,
Like accidentally
Well, I
how?
greased up the hamster.
Yeah,
And
that-
one thing led to another. You know,
Yeah.
it's.
Or this is the best thing.
Right
a
there.
friend of mine.
When he winks.
Yeah,
So that-
a
there
friend
it
of
is right
mine
there.
used to be work in a hospital, and one time this guy came in and said that he fell and a peach went up his ass.
Full peach?
Yeah.
Unsliced, yeah.
Like,
I'm from
here's the
Georgia.
thing.
That happens all the time.
Yeah, but then they open up his butt and it was canned peaches.
If you fall, you stiffen up, right? Do you relax?
Not me.
Not me.
No.
I've got a gaping asshole every time I fall, just in case.
It's
Hoping.
for
How
wind
many
resistance.
times has this happened to you?
It's to slow you down
What
as you're
size
going.
is the peach?
Peaches are pretty, like the size of a fist, like right here.
Oh.
It's a fist size. The peach is right around a fist size.
But how does it get stuck up there if it so easily accidentally comes in there?
You know, you're
why
just
is it not
because the
coming
butthole,
out?
You're relaxed.
The butthole was
Yeah.
designed by God himself.
Sure was.
Or herself, no
Sure
offense.
was.
To keep things in, not out, right? That's what it's
Was
designed.
it, though?
Yeah, sphincters are designed to keep
Why-
things in your body. Same thing with your esophageal
But
sphincter.
are we not supposed to poop?
Yeah, but it's like a controlled
but you're
situation. You don't want to
pushing
be.
it out.
Oh, yeah,
you don't want to be
that's
walking around
true.
like a deer, like fucking having a casual conversation. And a bunch of poop falls out of you.
Yeah.
Or
That
maybe
would
you
be
do.
weird.
I don't know. What do they do in Sweden? How do they handle poop?
Not sure.
Yeah, no, we don't do
What do
that
the
yet.
roads look like in Sweden? A lot of shit on those streets?
No, it's very clean actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the
Yeah.
cars have fucking turlets in all the seats around them too.
Yeah.
They just dump
Yeah.
out right there in the seat.
But that debate online is for 100 for women, that's too much and it's gross. And
But
then
according
for
to who?
dudes, it's like
And
nobody cares.
in what age? Like in your entire life?
Entire life. And so this one guy said they were in the middle of this interview, and he was
Yeah.
like, "Could you date a girl that's had over 100 dudes?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "No." And the homegirl was just like, "Well, I've fucked over 100 dudes," and the whole place fucking erupted and everything else. And then she was talking about why it's a double standard for dudes. It's a trophy. For girls, it's not.
Yeah,
And
it's ridiculous.
you're way over 100, you said, so it doesn't really matter.
I don't know.
anyways.
I didn't count, but I lived. Yeah.
No, yeah, you lived.
But here's
You're
the thing.
probably at
I'm gonna
180,
say when I
220, somewhere in there.
600-700.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Here's the also I don't it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. When I came here, I came to the States when I was 26 and I was kind of like over that lifestyle already. I stopped partying, I stopped going out. It didn't do anything for
So
me.
when you say lifestyle, we're talking about gangbangs or just kind of normal shit?
No, but
She was in a
I
motorcycle
drank
gang.
a lot of alcohol and
Yeah.
I worked in a bar.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
You kind of have to.
And I
Yeah.
said,
Work in
I
the
also
bar.
come from Sweden. And this is, so I did a podcast a few years back. It was like 2-hour podcast talking about, entrepreneurship and like, a bunch of stuff. But the only piece they cut out for the promo, because I explained to them that I never understand this thing. If I'm just over there, maybe we're more just straightforward. And I said, if you don't have the intention of getting to know somebody and date somebody, why do you have to go on a bunch of dates? So I said in Sweden, it's more of that mentality. If you only want to have sex, you tell somebody, hey, want to have sex. Like that's all you need to say. Why do we have to go on a bunch of dates and pretend? That's just bullshit. Like you're just playing with people's feelings. And then they cut out that piece. In Sweden, we just say, hey, want to fuck? I'm like, yeah, because that was exactly what that podcast was about.
Yeah,
Well, that's
Joel,
what-
clip that. That's
we're gonna cut that.
3311 here on the time code. So we're going to
Yeah.
clip that. That'll be the preview for this
And it's
show.
also going to sound like I swear a lot.
Well.
I did another podcast where I said about I don't believe in like pre-made diets. So I said, fuck keto, fuck vegan, fuck keto, paleo, everything, fuck everything. And then that's cut out. I was like, great.
Yeah.
It seems to me that the important part about all of this
Yeah.
is are you good at fucking, and then am I the last person you're going to fuck, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't
Are
really
you
give a shit.
asking or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
You
are
well, I mean, like if you're
Because he
in,
doesn't care what the number is for
yeah,
people.
who fucking cares. I
He
don't,
doesn't,
Okay.
he doesn't give a shit.
What
Well,
relevant-
here,
I mean-
first of all, am I good at it? I
Yeah.
guess.
Well, no, I wasn't asking you.
Oh.
I'm just saying, from if I was dating a woman, that's what I would care about. Are you
But
good at it? And
what
am I
is
the only
good
dude
to
you're fucking
you,
right
though?
now?
All you want to
Sure,
know
yeah.
is do you like what they do? That's really all you know.
Right. Well,
Because it doesn't matter
not
if
just
other
that,
people
like,
think it.
if we're compatible.
Yeah.
Because if she's not having a good time, then it kind of feels
Compatible,
like
energy,
rape, to be
everything
honest.
has
Yeah.
to work.
Yeah. I don't know why anybody would care about that. That's just insecurity, right? It's got to be. Like, oh, so many dicks have been in there. What am I going to do?
That, again, like whatever, if you like somebody, let's say you meet somebody and you really like this person, everything that person has been through in life has made them into who they are right now.
Potentially. So I asked a buddy of mine. He
Yeah.
was dating a real big whore, right? And I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh.
Her number was sky high. I mean, it was crazy. It would put most baseball players probably in the Hall of Fame. It was right around that 400 mark for homers. And and I said, hey, how do you live with that on a daily basis? Like, I'm having a tough time with it.
Yeah.
And I go, why? Is it because you're picturing 400 dudes slamming her over and over and over again, and then pumping
Yeah.
her full of semen all the time? And he said, no. All I can think about is if you're used to that many different partners, would you stay faithful to me and stay in this relationship and
a
not
good question.
go right? And so that's where he lived at mentally, and ultimately the relationship broke down at that
also
point, and then she hoarded up all over town again. So
really,
yeah.
Also, I think like this because jumping around with different partners like that, what does it actually give you?
AIDS.
I think, but you need to do it to realize that it doesn't give you anything. Well, yeah, if it gives a person something, clearly they have a lot of still work to do on themselves because it doesn't bring you any. It doesn't make you a better person. It doesn't give you what humans are supposed to.
No, we're definitely binary creatures, right? We're meant to be with one person, probably. Like monogamy, people like to say that nature and monogamy don't jive very well. That's not true. Like it is men have the proclivity to go out and fucking spread their seed. There's no question about that. But the way that we've developed all of society and all of community shows that you're meant to be with one person. But you got to find that one
person though. Sure. I think that if you're with somebody and it like something is wrong, maybe that's not your person though.
Sure, yeah. Well, certainly if you like, you wouldn't buy a car without driving it first. I think that's a fair assessment, right?
I have.
Maybe.
Yeah, I bought one once and I didn't drive it. You know what? And
are you actually talking about a car now?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the whole.
But this will go back to Dan's theory. I did have to take the car back. Like so, yeah.
Yeah.
I should have got in the fucking.
And what
thing.
are you referring to? You mean you marry somebody without having sex?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Is that what you
right?
mean? Oh,
Like,
that I think is a little
you need to be physically
crazy.
compatible.
Yeah, everything
Life is
has to
long.
work.
Yeah,
Everything has to work.
Reverse
Morally,
cowgirl, all of it. What's that, Bob?
I have still not made love to my wife.
Yeah. Well, you
No.
got 2 kids, Bob, so you may want to look into
How
that.
did that
Bob.
work?
He fell down, asshole down, and same thing. She
He
fell on top
fell
of
and he's
him.
just like squirted out, and she's like,
Yep.
The kids are black.
Okay,
Whatever.
I see that working.
His kids are dark black.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
really?
surprising.
They look like
looking at
Wesley
Bob.
Snipes, yeah.
They
Yeah.
sure do.
It's fine though.
Yeah, it's not like a Pat Mahomes sitch. It's definitely like really black kids, like a Jaimin Hansu shade of color for those kids. Big fan of Jaimin?
Who?
Jaimin Hansu, Blood Diamond.
Blood Diamond?
Remember that movie?
Never Back Down?
Yeah.
Blood Diamond.
Do you know
He's
what? I actually had a
Amistad.
conversation about this. My brain cannot remember movies because it's irrelevant information to me. So I can never remember things in movies. I rented the same movie like I don't know how many times when I was younger.
What is it?
Really? Was it
Do you remember the movie Seven? I rented it at least 5 times.
What's in the box? You forgot that there was a head in a fucking box in a movie?
No, I don't. My brain doesn't save that information because it's not important or relevant to
Neither
me.
did
Who's
Gwyneth
the villain
Paltrow.
in 7?
Yeah, who?
I don't remember
Kevin
because
Spacey.
I don't.
Who's a
remember
villain in real
movies.
life as well.
Sure is. Just
That's
had a
what I
heart
said.
attack, by the way.
Yeah.
He might die, yeah.
I hope not.
Kevin Spacey?
Yeah. He just had a heart
Oh,
attack.
I didn't know that.
From American Beauty. Yeah, he's the villain, right?
Yeah,
He's
well,
the
I don't
serial
remember.
killer or whatever.
I don't remember.
Yeah. What do you do for fun?
For fun?
Yeah. You don't watch
Every
movies?
single day in my life is fun.
No, I understand that, but
Yeah.
what is it? Because you're bouncing around right now. Like, what is the thing that really gets you
This
off?
is fun to me.
Isn't it
We're
crazy?
having fun now.
I'm having a fucking blast.
What are you doing after
Dude,
this?
I just I'm probably gonna go train, go hang with a friend of mine, talk some shit, have fun.
All right, who's the friend, guy or girl?
It's a guy. He owns a jewelry company, so I'm gonna do some model the jewelry tomorrow. They do those. I have stretched ears.
What's the name of the
Oh,
company?
fuck, that's a huge hole in the
Yeah,
shot.
so
That's
his-
a fetish right there.
shout
You
his
could fit a
company
penis
out.
in there. God damn, I can't
Diablo
watch that.
Organics is the company.
Shit,
they
I
make
can't
super
watch that.
cool like
think I know
handmade
that.
jewelry for stretched ears like mine.
Okay, I can't watch somebody jam their fingers in there. That is
Jimmy Buddha.
Shit.
Look,
No, I understand. You could put you can put a whole dick in there. I get
No,
it. I just can't watch
that's
it.
a very small dick, but okay.
Well,
Well, it'll stretch.
that's
Oh, that's in a dick.
there. It is right there.
That seems unnecessary.
Oh
Pop
my
that up.
God.
Yeah. So would you
What
ever
is
date a guy who did that? Or
had that?
do you want to screenshot this and take it to the jeweler?
He's got dick don't work.
You know what?
That don't work.
Sure, send me that one. I'm gonna show him.
All right.
Oh,
That's
Take a
crazy.
oh, it's BME. It's the
That's
pain
picture.
Olympics.
Yeah, I'm
quick.
gonna take
You see that
There,
BME in the
yeah,
bottom?
Take a picture. Oh, is that the pain Olympics?
That's crazy.
That's
Look
I
at
cannot.
that.
fucking German. You can't trust
I've
German
never
people.
seen that.
Oh, that hurts, man.
Yeah.
At least he's using manscaped.
Germans
You know
are
what?
always either cutting their own dicks off or trying to start world wars.
Germans?
Or shitting on people, man.
Yeah.
It's a big,
Yeah,
it's a
poop.
big scat
Oh,
porn culture.
have you guys seen what is that movie called? There was a movie when I was very young when you used to go to the store and rent movies. And I remember that I was not allowed to rent this movie from my parents. And I went there at some point. I don't even know how they let me rent this on my own, but I rented it and it's like they're pooping and eating it and
Oh, that's Two Girls.
and
One
then I
Cup,
had
right?
my poor little sister had her friend over and I made it they watched it with me and
Sorry.
it was so yeah, it
So
was
in
bad.
Sweden, you can go to a Blockbuster Video and get Two Girls, One Cup on VHS. What the fuck are you talking
In
about?
Sweden, you can, yeah.
That can't
No,
be
but
possible.
this was like
true.
they
It's like a
had
real
like in
movie?
this movie It's a true story. They had children like poop, and then they made everybody eat it off a plate
Children
on
of
a
the
dinner
corn.
table.
Yeah, corn helps you shit faster.
No, it doesn't actually. It blocks you out.
Really? Look at this pic here.
Actually,
Bob
why not?
pulled up an actual penis through the hole in your ear right there, and that is possible.
Is that you?
That
Not
is
in my
possible.
ear.
Do you know that guy?
My ear. No, I don't.
Is that the guy you're going to hang out with tonight?
Probably not.
Everybody-
No,
would
he
gauge
doesn't
his.
have those stretch hairs. I think actually.
Look at
I
that.
can't remember him
Look at
having
that.
that. He just
That's,
makes he just makes the jewelry.
That guy, the
That's-
guy's dick,
that's
or
crazy.
or the other guy?
No, the guy that makes the jewelry. I
Oh,
don't
that's
think
not
he
him.
actually.
I thought he went to his website, and I thought Bob was pulling up
No.
some of his handiwork.
Well, you can go to his website if you want.
Well,
They're called Diablo Organics.
Is there going to be
I
any
don't.
dicks in
I
it?
have no. It's just girls wearing jewelry. I think.
Well, unless
I've never
there's-
seen any guys on their page.
You ever seen a cock watch?
A cock watch?
Yeah, I used to wear a watch on my cock for years. It was a Breitling. It was super nice. I lost
okay.
in a deep sea dive and never got it back.
Yeah, I got snagged on some coral.
Can I tell you guys something? This podcast is way more fun than I thought.
But what do you think it was going to be?
Yeah, how did you even get booked on this
I
show?
didn't know. Tommy told me he was on the phone with
Yeah, what did
his
Tommy
friend
have to
one
say?
day, and he was like, blah, blah, blah. Maaxx just came into this kitchen. Hey, dude, you got to put Maaxx in the podcast. That was and I was like, which one?
Who was the dude?
Ari?
Ah,
Yeah.
no shit. He's always wanted to cheat on his wife. So
I
that makes
don't
sense.
know him, and then we were just talking,
Ari's a good
and
guy, yeah.
Tommy said, "Yo, Drinking Bros, they need some ladies on the podcast." He said, "It's
Well,
mostly dudes."
it is true. We typically only have 1 or 2 ladies a month on here.
Yeah?
But they've got to have a special skill, so that you
Yeah,
obviously
what is my
do.
special skill?
You won this crown and this
I have
sash.
a lot of skills, but yeah, that's one of them. I guess.
What else do you got there? You handy with a knife, a buck knife?
I can do many things. I do content. That's my like special thing.
That
I
you
do.
said, but what's something that nobody knows down deep inside where it's just like, hey, do you play a keytar from the 80s?
Remember those?
No.
It's like a keyboard, but like
No,
around you like a guitar.
I used to play the sax when I was a kid, but I don't remember anything.
Like Kenny
like
G, huh?
like Bill
Yeah,
Clinton.
I don't
or
remember
Ron
anything
Swanson.
anymore.
He played one too.
If I have I don't know if I have a skill that nobody knows of, because I said I'm not very. I'm just say things.
Yeah, no, I
you know?
understand. Words.
Yeah.
And like I get all of that.
Do
but, like,
words-
what's the
do
skill
words
that you
good.
have? Yeah.
well, do words well.
What's the skill that you have that nobody knows?
But that's what I mean. I don't know if I have a skill that nobody knows of.
So I'll share mine, and then maybe that'll help you share yours. Okay.
Yeah.
Child is in jujitsu, and he's double jointed for like all. And we didn't know this because me and my wife were not double jointed. None of that shit. Right. Whatever. He was getting pinned by this kid, and it was some type of arm bar. And he tricked the kid into thinking he broke his arm in half.
Yeah.
Because his arm shoots the other way when he does it
Oh.
double jointed. The kid freaked out, and then my son choked him
And
out
that's
in class.
That's a skill.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Well, I can do like where I can move like one eye and I can
Let's see
lick
it.
my chin, but these are not like
Oh, let's see you
secret
lick your
things.
chin. Let's see that there. Pop that over there. Holy shit. Okay.
I can't do up though.
That's a real fucking
As a
tongue
bird.
you got on there
Yeah, I have a long
in
time.
that mouth of yours.
And I can do like one eye.
Yeah, let's see that. Look at that, dude. Is that what you did on stage? When you have the special skills in these pageants, do you say, hey, I'm going to lick my own under chin? Or
It's not that kind of pageant.
I'm going to shift my eye
It's
over.
like a fitness competition.
I
That's
understand
really
that,
what
but
it is,
what's the skill? I want to know what the skill was that you did to win this thing. Because you said it's
It's like a
minds,
whole package.
body,
everything.
beauty, and fashion.
The body.
Okay, so the body you got.
The outfits.
All right.
Yeah,
what-
I also won the best theme wear on stage. We wear like crazy costumes. And I won the best theme wear.
You ever worn that giraffe costume over there?
No.
You want to
You
pop
wanted
it
to
on?
so
put it
here's
on.
the
Pop
thing.
it on. Go ahead and pop that on. And
She was
see-
eye fucking it before the show.
Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah,
pop it
I
on.
know.
No, it's too heavy. You can't sit down
Not
with
right
a goddamn
now.
thing on.
Did you
How
want-
am I
I'll
going
help
to
you out.
talk?
It's actually got a
Yeah,
mouth.
there's a mouth hole, but
There's a mouth hole.
really?
It's pretty. Yeah.
yeah, it's a little mesh screen and one of the eyes.
Okay,
I
we'll do
think.
when we're done. And we'll do like, that can be like the intro video for them.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, we could do it now. I've talked to that thing for hours at a time. I was on mushrooms, but whatever. I just sat down and had conversations with it.
Sweet. With the costume that was on you?
No, it was on somebody. It was on somebody else.
I thought we were having
somebody
conversation
else.
with the costume.
We had a midget on the show one time, and then the midget
Yeah.
put it on, and I couldn't see. All I could see was feet, and then the rest of that costume, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
That's really
What if it was
fun.
a giraffe that tall? That would be fun, just like a mid-sized one. You know?
Yeah.
that would be a blast.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as so you got special skills, dancing.
Dancing.
Is that one of them? Fashion,
dance.
beauty.
Yeah, body,
What
everything.
was the body?
I'm
What
a
was
very,
it?
Yeah,
like-
what's the grading criteria?
What's the M? What's the
So-
M?
Like, are
there
stand
different
for?
Where
categories? Is
they
one of
rate
them-
you on physique,
Yeah,
on like marketability.
yeah. Okay.
Like, are you a marketable person?
And is that just based on the stuff you do on stage, or is it taking into account your social media and shit like that?
No, they don't.
Is there any
but
fat
they
girls?
do care a little bit. No, it's a fitness competition.
I understand that, but we're all kind of just blurring the lines with
Oh
everything.
no, yeah, no,
Put
you
in a
gotta
little
you gotta
chunker
be
in
in good
there.
shape. It's still a bodybuilding, but not a traditional bodybuilding competition.
Okay.
So no, we definitely. I mean, you saw my abs.
Yeah, well, I didn't see them in real life, but I saw them there, and they look great.
Yeah. I mean, you can pull up something. I have some video from from stage.
Okay. And what
do
city did
something?
this take place in?
Worlds is in Las Vegas every year.
Okay. Now, do you paint yourself with chocolate makeup? Do you go blackface for any of this? Like
We
the
go
rest of those
dark,
girls?
yes.
It's pretty dark.
How
We go
dark
dark.
is it?
I mean, it's a spray tan.
Yeah, it's darker than than what you would walk around
Yeah,
with.
find a competition
Go
pictures.
to the
Yeah.
real thing. You can see
When you're up against black girls in this competition, are they pissed off about it, or are they fine with it?
no. It doesn't matter. They don't rate you on the shade of darkness. No.
On black,
But it does help
Let
your
me see.
muscles
Oh, you
pop
can
a little
see.
better.
You can click on a chart. That's from last year versus now.
see
Oh,
that.
not that one. But
Like
yeah,
in-
that's from
Yeah,
stage.
pop that up on screen
That's from
there.
stage.
But it's the
yeah.
same thing with you with stage light, right? Like you
So
put
that's-
on.
Yeah.
So I compete
yeah.
in bikini and fitness, but bikini is what I want. So I get very, very, very lean. So we purposely make me not be so lean, because if I would go as lean as my body wants to be, I am too lean for bikini category.
Okay, so if I, looking at the
Yeah.
makeup there, leave that pick up, Bob, the last one. So looking at that makeup, if you showed up at a BLM event,
don't spray
would
tan my
believe that,
face.
that was your culture.
Oh, I don't spray tan my face.
Exactly, that's
no.
what I'm saying. So the
So
rest of your
I'm-
body's
Yeah.
chocolate.
So the reason you do a tan for stage is because with all those bright spotlights on you, it
Definition.
will blow out some definition if you're not dark. Yes.
Yeah, and in those, you got more definition than Webster's dictionary there, and that's nice. What's the sunflower there on that one, Bob? Pop that up.
Oh, I just got flowers when I won there. I got flowers, yeah.
Is that the kind of flowers you like? Did you request those, or did they just give them to you?
No, it was just a mix of flowers. I do like sunflowers though.
Yeah, sunflowers
Yeah.
are nice.
Yeah, they are
nice.
nice. What about the girls in the background? Bob, keep that pic up there.
What about them?
The little blonde chicks back there, they don't look as jacked and shredded as you. What's
We're
their
wearing
sitch?
gown there when we get no. So I'm actually I'm kind of muscular for bikini category, but I'm not really enough for the fitness yet. So I'm like in between there. So when I go on stage, for shows with fitness, typically we pump to get blood into the muscle. I do not pump my upper body because
Okay.
it would be too much. So I only pump my legs and my butt. That's it.
Gotcha. Yeah, Britney
So
Spears has a
you
song
trick-
called "I'm
Yeah.
Not a Girl, but Not Yet a Woman," and
Yes,
that's kind of what
pretty
it is
much.
for you.
Yeah.
Do you drink?
Does she drink?
Do you drink before competition?
No,
Okay.
definitely not. I
Dehydrate
eat sugar.
yourself?
I eat sugar.
Like a Pop-Tart or something.
I eat typically like peanut butter cups and stuff. So I don't
Justin's.
eat gluten or anything. I do the what is it called? No, Reese's.
Reese's?
Reese's.
So with more sugar then.
yeah.
Yeah.
You want to have sugar for stage.
Yeah.
You take
A lot
alcohol.
of my friends eat Pop-Tarts.
I don't.
for
So
that.
here's the thing. I'm not sober or anything, but I don't really like to drink.
Do you do the tampons in the asshole like a lot of those women do? Because they'll soak it in
No,
in Everclear
I am
and then
the
put
most
it in the asshole.
lightweight person you'll meet. If you give me a drink, one drink, I am super drunk.
Okay.
Yeah, very
So
lightweight.
you definitely shouldn't have one of those Hardy F seltzers that
Yeah,
are
that's
8
too
drinks. You'll be on the
Probably
floor.
not. Once in a while, I have like something. I like nice tequila, and I'll sip on it for hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your go-to?
I started this year because my friends are very much into tequila. They go on tequila tasting and stuff.
A lot of people are.
I have like the 1942.
We've got a bottle of that somewhere here.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
a
Right up
good
there.
one we found.
Right up there.
Yeah,
That's,
that's good stuff.
The one that looks like Bob's dildo.
I will not shot it. Like I'll sip
tremendous,
very
Trevor.
slowly on
Yeah.
that thing. Yeah, I'm lightweight. Very
Okay.
lightweight. I used to drink when I was young, and these days, no.
How young were you?
Oh, I used to party I would drink every day, party after work. I had like 4 jobs, and then instead of sleeping, I would party.
Okay.
Around early 20s.
Okay. I thought you were
Yeah.
like going real young, like 13, 14 or something.
Oh,
like
no,
that.
I started drinking when I was young, like that,
Jesus.
yeah.
All right.
I
how long-
smoked cigarettes, all the things. Yeah, you can see a picture there.
Yeah, look at you. Is that you?
So yeah. So
Holy
the funny
shit,
thing
you look
is,
like a different person.
I wasn't. I almost look like I'm fat, right? It's all just bloat and inflammation from just shitty food and alcohol.
Sure.
I wasn't fat. It's just inflammation everywhere.
The other girl looked funner on the left. Is that weird?
I wasn't. I'm gonna tell you, I was not.
Miserable,
I'm pretty
probably,
fucking fun now.
I don't know. That other girl on
I
the
don't
left
know.
looks like she parties, dude. I like the before in this one. The before is the one that I'm choosing
I was
to
not
party with
happy.
in this
I
side.
was miserable, depressed. I didn't feel good.
That's what men love.
No,
You know?
ew. Yeah, but do you know what? A man that loves that is not my kind of man.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
no.
that.
I understand.
Also,
that.
at some point I gotta bring my guy here because he's funny as fuck too.
Is he?
All we do is laugh. We just
I
laugh. I cannot. Well, even before him too. I cannot remember the last day I did not have at least one laugh.
Okay.
I laugh a lot.
Well, I like that.
Yeah.
Halloween's coming up. Are you going trick or treating this year?
Fuck yeah! What trick or treating? I don't know about that.
Door to door?
I am going to a Halloween party though.
You are?
I love
Vegas.
dressing
They
out.
blow it out, man.
Oh my
yeah.
god! I wonder if I have the crazy.
Well, you were in Miami before too.
costume
They blow
shit.
it out there for Halloween as well.
Yeah, they do.
I just dress out and do something. I don't necessarily even go to a
It used to be in
party.
New York. Was the
Let me see if I
best
find it.
Halloween parties.
It was a
But
blast,
it's
yeah.
a fucking ghost town.
Oh wait,
that's strange,
I am
man.
gonna show you. Last year, I went to a Halloween party. All my friends wanted to be sexy cops, but I don't do that.
It's weird, yeah,
don't
because
do that.
every girl wants to be sexy something. My wife was a
I gotta-
sexy carrot last year.
Sexy Derek
Sexy
Chauvin.
carrot.
Yeah, have you thought about that?
That's
a
very-
sexy Chauvin?
That is very interesting.
Derek Chauvin?
Yeah, just
Here. So
Tommy can play George
my friends
Floyd.
are sexy cops, and that was me.
Oh, you went kind of zombie a little
Yeah.
bit there. Just
Sexy cops, and then me.
And a sexy zombie.
Yeah.
It's weird because you got your tongue out there, and
Yeah. Oh my god, that makeup was the coolest thing ever.
Oh,
I don't know
boy,
if I
look
can-
at you.
I don't know if it even
Happy
show.
Halloween.
Oh, here is a video. You see it?
Jesus Christ!
It's
I mean,
from
you really went
1,000
all
feet
out. Was
away.
that do you have a
Yeah,
makeup
it's
artist
too
that
far
did that?
away. Oh, it took like 5 hours or something to do that. It was cool, right?
Yeah,
It's
that's
pretty
dope.
cool.
It's pretty cool.
Where were you?
That was in Orlando.
Oh, Orlando. Okay.
Yeah.
I think this is
Oh yeah, that was for stage. I was Edward Scissorhands on a
Oh, I
competition.
thought you were a
look at
fucking
that.
pirate or something. Big Johnny Depp fan.
I was Edward Scissorhands for stage 1 year, and then the year after I was Snow White, and then this year I went like super glammy because I really wanted to win that world title, and they want a more elegant look. So everyone would be like, "Oh my god, what character are you gonna be?" I'm like,
With this, how many people did you kill with those scissor hands?
nobody. I
All
don't
right.
kill nobody. I'm such a nice person.
I'm pretty nice
He's like,
as well.
"Oh my
It's
god,
I kill
doubtful.
people all
we
the
put
time.
the wrong bitch on this."
No.
No.
Everybody, you just be yourself, man.
Look,
Yeah,
you've
I'm
had
just
sex with
kidding.
over 200
I'm just
people.
kidding.
I don't really I don't care.
I didn't say over 200, over 100.
You
I said.
implied
You
it.
heavily
yeah,
implied
it. I
you
implied it.
heavily implied it. So, and that's fine. Like, I'm not
You know
going to
what?
judge you.
Here's
here.
the thing.
I'm not Judy.
I don't care. You can say whatever you want. I don't care.
No, me neither.
Oh.
And that's the thing. You want to be a sexy cop or
Whatever
a
makes
carrot?
this sell. If you want to write 1,000 because it makes this podcast get more listeners, then go for it.
No, I mean,
No.
at this point, 'cause
I don't want the
we've
kind
had-
of listeners that care about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look,
me neither, but I'm just saying, you
we've
can write
had-
whatever you
We've
want.
had two people, strangers who had never met before, have sex on this show. So, like, a number's not going to really do it at this point. If you were, shooting ping pong balls out or something, maybe.
That still wouldn't do. We've had guys.
You know what?
true.
I'm a
Who
who have
pretty.
deployed.
I'm a classy lady.
Are you?
Yeah.
Never been choked, nothing like that?
Well, that's not what I said.
Oh,
Out in the public, I'm a classy lady.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
but behind closed doors, you're getting up on a
If
ladder.
you're a classy lady behind closed doors, what kind of life is
Let me ask you this. Let's say I was building my dream bedroom,
Yeah.
right? And
Barbie bedroom.
no, it's not
Barbie.
Barbie. It's a like WWE.
Nobody should
wrestling.
be classy.
It's
in the
it's
bedroom.
WWE wrestling ring, right? Full on wrestling ring, and then there's just the bed is off to the side, so we can wrestle, beat the shit out of each other, and then I'll fucking pile drive you into the bed afterwards. Is that something you
Pilot drive.
Pile
Drive.
Pile drive.
It's just a wrestling. Can you pull up a pile drive, please?
Or a choke slam. A choke
Yeah,
slam would
that's
be
fine.
appropriate for somebody like her.
Yeah, we
she's
can do
kind of
that.
tall though.
Yeah.
That's gonna getting her
Choke
lifting
slam,
her
yeah.
up.
I mean, it's
gonna
a
be a
good
problem.
tricep workout.
Yeah.
It's a good tricep workout.
I'm worried
It's a
about
good
my
fitness
deltoids.
level.
I think it's like this. I'm not shy and I share and whatnot, but then it's like, sir, whatever I like in the bedroom, that's not for the whole world to know about.
This is
So
a pile
this is
drive.
a pile
yeah.
driver.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
Sweet.
Sure.
Now it appears in the
It
photo
looks like-
that Bob pulled up that man's tongue is inside the other man's asshole.
The only
which I
thing
don't
I'm
really
thinking
appreciate.
is so like I'm 37 and I'm in really good shape and shit, but I feel like that would hurt.
Maybe not if
And
it's
I
done
probably
correctly.
feel bad.
Yeah, Dan's safety
Yeah.
first in the bedroom out of
Yeah.
Dan, and a lot of people don't know.
And
that.
I keep a medic standing by.
Yeah, that's
well,
from one show.
No.
I was Snow White there.
Oh, you're Snow White. Let's see.
Yeah,
one up there.
this was not this year,
Let's see.
but I did win that show too, though.
Well, hey, this is
That
like
was,
the new Snow White.
That's a
She's going to
pretty-
be colored like this. So
Yeah.
That's a pretty dope costume.
they're browning up.
I love
I'm
that
not.
one.
It's non-canonical though. It's not really doing it for me.
No,
Bob's a big
what
Disney
does something
guy.
for you though?
Bob's a huge
Tell
Disney
me.
guy. Like
Disney?
he will not. Well, you'll be happy to know this. He will not be able to jack off.
But
to
he's
this
more
episode
like
tonight.
Mickey Mouse or what?
Him. I think his
If
wife
he
calls him
doesn't-
goof nuts.
No, I mean
I'm
like
a
if he
Daisy
doesn't,
Duck
he
guy.
doesn't like Snow White. So what does he like?
I'm Daisy Duck. I'm all about that cloaca.
Daisy Duck.
Oh, there
okay.
you go.
Yeah, she does have a cloaca, which is nice.
She sure does.
Right. So it's like you can tell your friends you got in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like any sex is anal sex with a bird. You
Who's the sexiest Disney character, though?
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Is that a high
no,
five?
I agree.
that a high five?
Absolutely. But who is the sexiest Disney character?
The Cub Scout from Up, the old man from Up, the dog. From
That old man?
It's a lot of Up.
Yeah.
That's the hardest I've ever heard Dan laugh in the history of this show right there.
He did laugh.
The old
Wait, he
man
did-
from Up, dude.
Well, he started with the Cub Scout from up, so
Ed Asner. Yeah, the Cub Scout. The dog from Up.
oof, boy.
Yeah, I don't like the animals in the sex here still though.
I don't
This is it's a
understand
cartoon.
why. That's part of the sexual experience, right?
No,
It's a cartoon.
animals
You
should
can't
not be a part
jam
of
an
that.
asshole up your anus at some point
The
in your life.
peach
Are you
is
living?
fine, but
Why? Because the peach is not living. Who's to say
you know
it's
what?
not?
You know what? You're right.
Fish
Okay,
fish
fair
don't
enough.
have central nervous system. They can't process that kind of information.
Are you sure?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
do you know
100%.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I know it? Because we
Yeah.
cut them open and looked inside.
We sure have for years and
Under
years and years.
microscopes. You can see they don't have neurons and shit like that like we do. They don't have
Yeah.
pain receptors or any of that.
And people have different weird sexual fantasies that I don't think you should judge them on. Like animals, don't judge them on that. A friend of mine was
Yeah.
super into Stephen Hawking, and
But
all
there's
he wanted
still like
to do
a living.
was meet Stephen
I
Hawking
do
and get a
still
finger in
think
his ass.
though that every living being that is a part of this whole experience here should still be okay with it. And the animal you don't know though.
I feel like
you?
let me run a scenario by you.
Yeah. oh, hey, go for
yeah,
it.
I feel like so. Let's say there's deer in my backyard, for example. You know,
Deer?
you guys have deer,
Yeah, I'm from
right?
Sweden. We have all that.
Yeah.
That stuff. Yeah.
And I'm
I do eat them.
I love it. I shoot and eat them all the time. But let's say I wanted to take the relationship to the next level, I guess, right? The deer doesn't run away. I kind of feel like that's implied consent, right?
If he fucks his own deer
Because
in
they
the
can run
backyard,
away.
is that Matt? Like,
deer
is that
are fast as
against the
shit.
law?
They can jump from a standstill. They can jump over like a 6-foot wall with ease. So I feel like it could get away from my slow ass pretty easily.
Yeah. So what do you think if the deer stays, hangs around too long in the backyard? Sexual assault.
Well, that's a problem that the deer won't stop coming back now.
Oh, now he keeps coming back.
Yeah,
Okay, that would
God
probably
damn it.
imply that he likes it then.
Yeah. So there is a world where you can see a human being in a relationship with an animal. You're just being.
Oh, I know. People are in relationships with the weirdest stuff.
like what?
Have you seen all these weird videos where somebody married like a fence or something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know that kind of shit.
Or a Tamagotchi.
Or is it like
yeah.
sexually attracted to this like stair up to the subway or whatever?
It's happening in.
Remember that?
Well, I mean, that's crazy, but
Yeah.
this is slightly less crazy. In Japan and South Korea, a lot of young dudes are like, there's this new machine that can project what's effectively an anime character in light, right? It works the same way that the fucking laser light shows
Yep.
that you see like Michael Jackson or whatever, or Tupac, and they're just like, that's their girlfriend to them. It's like a Tamagotchi. Remember those little pets on a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
little
Oh,
thing?
yeah, I had
Yeah.
one of those. Yeah.
I think we're fucked.
So do
Is
I.
what I think. Like this is bad that's happening.
So
Yeah.
my wife took a projection into the bedroom, and then she put Michael Jackson's face over mine as we made love one night. I let it go down.
Oh no, because I was gonna say if it's a projection, but then it's still a real person there. Because how are you gonna be intimate with a projection though?
No, it was my real body and dick and balls and all that stuff. But it was just his face was projected on top of mine, And
No, because what you said is
I don't-
they're just with a projection.
I assume it's just
so how are you
masturbatory, right?
feeling
Like you're just
things?
pounding off.
You can't feel things.
well, you can masturbate.
Or it's got like
Yeah.
a fucking fleshlight attached to
Hey,
it or something.
you know
I
what?
don't know.
If that makes people happy, then go for it. I guess.
Exactly.
Would I do it? No.
Yeah.
And speaking of making people happy, this is the point in the show we get to the Drinkin' Bro of the Week, which is someone who has inspired you or helped you become the person you are today. Who
Yeah.
would you like to give the Drinkin' Bro of the Week to?
Ooh, I don't know if it's like one person that has inspired me, but I'm gonna say my mom today because I actually had a call with my mom today, and I told her that thanks to, my mom has a lot of problems, like a lot of allergies and whatnot, and she always had like health issues, and thanks to her, that's why I am the way I am, and I'm fanatic by health and helping people because I don't think anybody should have a life like she does.
Okay. And I'm going to give it to my mom today, too. In case she's watching out there, I apologize for this show. All right?
Yeah. I was going to
Everything
say,
I've said
too, if my
today.
mom is listening to this, I'm sorry, Mom.
Yeah,
Everything
she
I've
does.
No, I don't like
His
to
mom
apologize,
watches.
too.
Yeah, she watches.
His mom watches, and I can tell every time I see her, there's judgment.
Yeah.
You know?
My mom?
No, his
No,
No,
my
his
yeah.
mom.
Yeah.
She's super
Yeah.
sweet lady, but I can tell she's judging me.
And she's got a shit ton
Is
of
she
gerbils.
listening to all the
No, she's got a bunch of
episodes?
gerbils and a like this. She's got the tubes go all through the house. It's a 3-story house. You get
Oh, as pets, you mean?
tubes are never ending. Yeah. So they're pets to her, not to me,
Yeah.
obviously.
Well, yeah.
Sexual pet, but not something I would actually sit down with and watch some Netflix.
Well, she tried to open a heavy petting zoo.
And the police disallowed that.
Mm-hmm.
They said it was too much petting and there was too much semen all over the animals. So I shut that down.
There's a limit. They weigh the animal before and after, and if there's too much, they just shut your whole fucking
Oh,
operation down.
Jesus.
Average gerbil weighs about 9 ounces afterwards. That gerbil weighed 26 ounces. So they took it away.
26.
A lot of semen.
Yeah,
a lot of
that's-
semen.
Poor.
Yeah, I've got a problem. I'm working with doctors over in Germany on it, but
Well, it's only going to get worse if it's German doctors.
yeah.
What kind of comments do you get on your podcast?
What's that?
Weird ones,
Comments.
mostly.
What kind of comments?
Yeah, weird ones.
A lot of stop saying the N-word. Oh my God, that hurts.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I'm all about people take shit too seriously. People need to fucking chill. And then some of the things you talk about that we said, it's a little fucked up and disturbing. But here's the thing. Fucking chill out, people.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, the people that write that shit, they're the ones who's gonna grow you because they comment and they share and they're gonna make your page grow.
And they like.
I get a lot. Not so much anymore, but I used to get a lot of hate. Like the one video you showed with the abs on, if you actually go in and read what people are saying on there, it got like 1.1 million hits thanks to those comments.
Yeah, I read that. I read the comments in that video. The amount of times that people said white power under there was weird. But
White power?
Yeah.
Really? Because all I
Swedish.
see is, that's a man. Oh, look at I can see the dick. And I'm just thinking, if you think that's a dick, if that is the size of your dick, I feel bad for them.
No, all I saw was
Because
white power.
that's a vagina bone.
And there was like
And there's a
maybe
huge difference.
6 or 7 comments that said the South will rise again. It was
You're
I
blowing people's minds. They didn't know there was a vagina bone.
Sure didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a vagina bone?
Yeah, it's long.
Of course,
and hard.
there's
you call
bone
that?
there. If you really lean,
Coccyx?
That's
That's a
the
good question.
Other
I don't
side.
know.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What's in the?
That's your tailbone.
That's that butthole bone.
but everyone think, oh, that's a man, and I'm thinking, if you put me next to a man, there's nothing masculine about me. But hey,
Hey, we put you.
Everyone is
we put you next to
enti-
one today.
everyone is okay to their own opinions.
Hey, we put you next to one
Yes.
today, and you proved it. Okay. You're a little tiny lady, and we're proud of you for being
apparently
here today.
I'm a
Okay.
little tiny. I'm a 5'8" lady though.
Are you?
I'm not that small. Yeah.
Can you dunk a basketball?
Maybe.
All right. There's a hoop out back.
I mean,
Let's
I'm
get to
not
it.
good
Let's
enough
get
to
it.
know that it's gonna be a good one, but
Yeah.
I'll try. I played tennis for like 13 years.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't dunk a basketball, dude. I'm going to tell you that right now. This is fucking insane.
Well, how high is it?
10
10
feet.
feet.
Okay, maybe not.
They definitely don't have hoops over in Sweden.
I probably
My
shouldn't
God.
try because my niece would not love me.
Give it a shot. We got
Yeah.
a ball in here. We'll give it a go
Yeah.
after this.
Can I just throw it?
No, dude.
I'm
you've
really
got
good at
buckets.
basketball at the arcade, actually.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
I beat Tommy.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Tommy's arms are too big to play basketball.
Yeah,
You know what I
think?
mean? Oh, yeah.
you went against
Upper body's too strong.
a retard, man. Yeah, of course you were going to win. Was he in a wheelchair at that point?
Tommy?
Wheelchair?
Yeah.
He's never been in a wheelchair.
Oh, he hasn't?
I don't
It's
think
just
so.
it's just a mental thing. I don't know.
I'm like,
Sometimes when I
what?
talk
Are we
to him on
talking
the
about the same
phone.
person?
No, I talk to him on
Oh.
the phone, and sometimes it's mental, and I can't tell. Like what's on
But
the
you
other
met
side
him,
of it.
no?
If it's physical.
Many times, yeah.
Yeah, many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Many times.
He was wearing a helmet, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
Well, I get a show though, because me and Tommy has this company, Pure Blood.
Great.
It's
wearing the shirt.
merchandise, clothes and shit.
Well, it's a lifestyle brand.
And Pure Blood is in reference to not getting weird shit injected into your body, I would
Yes.
imagine. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I want to make I want to do a lot of things. Right now we have shirts, yes, but it can be anything.
Well,
Maybe
anything.
maybe a shield, maybe like a piece of armor that goes over where they give you those shots. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And
You
you're
know
like,
what?
oh,
That
yeah, I'll
is
take
not
a
a
shot.
bad idea.
Ooh,
That is-
nice try, fuck face.
It's
That
like
is-
a little mini Roman
Oh, yeah.
chest plates.
That is maybe not a bad idea, actually. I think it's pretty.
Fucking do it.
Or
idea.
you can get some of those
But
gerbil balloons.
what do you do when they put it in the air and stuff?
The gerbils?
No, the jab.
Oh, who
In
knows?
the water, in the air. I don't know.
You're talking nonsense.
I
now
don't
at
drink
this point.
water.
Yeah.
Water is for fish fucking it. That's disgusting.
Yep.
I'm not drinking fish cum any more than I have
You don't
to.
drink water?
No, I drink coconut water.
Sure doesn't.
Only
Okay.
coconut water with
Right
a lot
out of the
How do you
coconuts.
know there was no fish in there?
Inside the coconut?
I shine a black light on it to make sure there's
No,
cum.
but are you buying the actual coconut?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we crack them up.
No, you buy it in a bottle, right?
I buy it from hippies, yeah.
How do you know how it got to the bottle? What happened to it between the coconut and the bottle?
I test it for cum specifically. That's all I'm really
That's
worried
all you care about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We blacklight everything
How do you
for
test
semen.
that?
Semen.
Black light.
Blacklight.
Semen glows under a black
Blacklight matters.
Always inside the coconut too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, blacklight
sure?
matters. We
Black
appreciate
light
you
matters.
being here
Yeah.
today. Tell everybody where they can find you on all the socials and
And
what.
the company too.
As of now, when I don't get banned and stuff, I am on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, same name everywhere. Maaxx West. 2 A's, 2 X's.
Two
Very
A's, two
easy.
X's, and Maaxx West.
Same name everywhere.
and what about the
Pure Blood.
merch?
Official Pure Blood.
.com.
.com and on Instagram and Facebook and everything. Official Pure Blood.
There you go.
Yeah.
Proud of you. Bring back another championship next year. Appreciate you tuning in,
I'm already
kids.
building on the new muscle for next year.
Goddamn right you are.
Yeah.
Goddamn
I
right
eat a
you
lot.
are.
All the steak is the secret.
That's
You
all
sure
I eat.
do.
Yep.
Good for you. This was fun today.
I had 2
Yeah,
steaks
it was
last
fun.
night.
He laughed one time. Even though maybe it wasn't thanks to me. It might
It
have
was
been
at
thanks
Bob's
to that.
show.
Well,
that-
it was
wasn't you.
your energy.
It definitely
Still
wasn't you, but it
yeah.
was Bob's joke for sure. For D'Anthony Holloway, Kanye Maaxx West, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Drinkin' Bros podcast. Good night, everyone.